Hey guys, how are we? I just wanted to have a quick chat with you because I've come up with this idea of potentially doing what I do in a really novel way. Well, it's not novel at all because everyone does it. So some of you may know, some of you may watch my videos, maybe nobody watches my videos, but I am considered to be an expert. I don't consider myself in Romsey history from World War One. I know a lot of stories from the brave men that fought here in Romsey in World War One. We are researching every single one of them, but right now I have about 300 under my belt, which I know an awful lot about. Predominantly these 300 did die, so they gave themselves up. It's the ultimate sacrifice it was considered back then. So I want to know if you're from Romsey or in a little village and you'd be interested in a book, so to say, of those brave men, which tells their stories, tells you where you can find them, tells you a little bit about their family and where they fought. Would that interest you? Because I'm just wondering whether it's worth my time putting something like that together. So for example, there are lots of little books by people. I'm trying to find one because I have one here. This is done by a organisation called Roses of No Man's Land, or Winters and Trenches, which you may have heard me call them. This book here is Women Casualty of the Great War in Military Cemeteries, and basically they do exactly what I've just thought of doing, so it's not new. I'm not claiming it's new. What if every single one of these people was a local, somebody from your family, somebody who lived in your house? Would that interest you? These books, they sell them for about £5. They make them for a lot less because obviously you put a big run in. I could do this for next year maybe. I have always wanted to turn my project into something a lot bigger. However, it's going to take me a long time to get there and to be able to put that together and make it into this really big story. I am going to contact some publishers to do that properly, because I believe that's the best way of doing it. But if right now, right here, when people come to me and say, what's your most heart-wrenching story, I could then say, well, have a look at my book. That would be pretty cool. So I'm just thinking about it. Also, tomorrow is Saturday. It is Small Business Saturday. Now, I don't consider myself a small business. However, in this day and age, we all have to sell ourselves in some form. Be that in a job interview, which I have done today, be that when you're doing a pitch or something like that. So I am putting myself out there today, which will go up for tomorrow, Small Business Saturday. Do you want to know a bit more about your family history, your genealogy? Do you have a certain person that served in the military, say in the First World War or Second World War, and you want to know a bit more about them? Well, if you can't find it, because I know sometimes they're really difficult, or you find little bits of information but they turn up in Japanese, can I help you? My website gives you some different packages, but please get in contact with me because we can always come up with something. We can either do it by an hourly rate if it's just a transcription that you need, or just a one-off fee. Have a look on there. If you want a different, unique Christmas present, what I suggest is you do the £50 startup, but for Small Business Saturday, I'm going to drop that to £40. That allows me to get to know you a little bit more, find out what you know about your own family history, and go away and do a little bit of research. So at that point, I'd be able to tell you whether there's more information to be found out there using censuses, electoral rolls, marriage roles and things like this, but I will never be one of those people that says give me £250 and I will go do your family history, because there may not be ability to do so. So I would suggest that £50 one-off startup package that's on there, dropped for Small Business Saturday for £40. Come speak to me. It's a really brilliant, different, unique Christmas present that maybe your mum's wanted to find out her family history, or her dad, or somebody wants to know a little bit more. Or, as I say, you can buy a gift voucher for myself for my time, which will allow me to do a little bit of research. Maybe there's that little brick hole in your family research, or as I say, your military research that I can help you out with. get in touch with me. It's Small Business Saturday. Please go support your small businesses out there. There's plenty of us, and there will be someone that can help you, you know, take a look at Not on the High Street, take a look at Etsy. These small businesses are incredible. It's a lot of people showing off their really personal talent. So please go and support them tomorrow. Get some Christmas presents, some fantastic ideas. We can do gift vouchers for a certain amount of money if you want to pay towards a research, or as I say, it's that first initial package deal. Or if you just want some pointers, get in touch with me. I'd love to help you out. One of the real reasons I do this job is because I like to be able to hand back. So my other half's sister-in-law came to me with what this is. This is a Japanese prisoner of war paperwork from World War II, and they couldn't transcribe. So on the back, I don't know if you can see this, on the back of it you get all of these little stamps, and it tells you basically where they've been. From these stamps we can identify the route that they took, where they were captured from, and I've been able to do that for them and give them back that little bit of missing history which they haven't been able to do. I love doing that because it can really fill in some holes. I've had families come to me to say that we've never known where my uncle is or stuff like that, and thank you so much for sharing that. I want to be able to do that more and more, so I'm asking you, do you need my help? Get in touch, let me know. Check the website out, please do all of that, and I will speak to you soon. Thank you.